the guy side. Breast is something as a man, he cannot actually go without. I cannot have no doubt. Like there is no doubt in this. Breast is something a man cannot go without. If you see a man staring at one side for too long, definitely, definitely, he is staring at a boob. Trust me. And we would say, like, you can see a man staring a lot at boob, and then you're going to turn and see the kind of boob. You know, we have all kinds of boob. We have the small breasts, we have the big breasts. In fact, should I say the smaller ones? Come on. Cute. I mean, I won't put it small. I mean, cute breast. Yeah, of course. That's the cute breast, as you know. Yes. And breast is one sensitive part, and it has the sensitive tissues in there, and it produces milk, as you all know. But let's go deep to our topic: how to adore, how to cherish the breast. If you are definitely having sex with your partner, okay, if you are definitely having sex with your partner, there are ways that you can do, or there are ways you can touch the breast without getting your partner angry. Sometimes in a way, when you are holding your partner's nipples or breasts, how you actually touch them, okay, how you actually touch them, if you don't look directly to your face, you wouldn't know that if they like it, or you have to increase the intensity of how you are holding the breast. I hope you're all cool on this. Of course, you wouldn't know. So sometimes, it's not even sometimes, anytime you are holding your partner's nipple or breast, let me put it as a whole, breast, you need to definitely look in the face. You need to definitely look in the face of your partner and see how they are loving it, how you're making them feel it. In fact, sex is one thing that people takes most of the time as a joke sometimes, When somebody's gonna start over sex, there is no foreplay. And if there is no foreplay, how do you actually expect your partner to feel okay? How do you actually expect your partner to feel or to get wet? It's easy sometimes for women, other women, to actually get wet by themselves. When they actually see your man naked, they become wet. Even when you kiss them, they become wet. But as for some women, you cannot get them wet by letting them just stare at you. Sometimes it looks possible to you, but it just doesn't look possible at all. So just pray to understand this. Not all women like sex without foreplay. And talking about foreplay, the boobs is one part that you can start with when you're actually having good sex, and when you really want to enjoy the foreplay, or you want your woman to enjoy the foreplay. So let's share a little technique. First of all, I just want you to know that we are talking about two kinds of boobs, okay? We have the big ones and we have the smaller ones. So the breast itself, when it is big, others find it difficult. But we know, you can actually testify to this. We have few men who actually adore bigger breasts than the smaller ones. Definitely. You would actually know that, and you know that. So, if you were a man listening right there and you love big breasts, but you just don't know how to handle them, okay? You just don't know how to handle the breast, this goes to you. So, this bigger breast is so quite hard when you actually want to hold it at the same time, actually using your hands, your fingers to actually rub the nipples together. let me show you one technique that you can actually use. So, when you are the back of your partner, or let me just stop using the partner itself. When you are back for your woman, okay, because women have big boobs. If a man has big boobs, then it's obesity. Definitely, you need to go to the gym. Don't worry, everybody has his own or her own body type. Nobody's shaming. Whoever you are, whatever you feel like doing with your body, that's okay. But if you have a partner who has the big boobs, if you have your woman who has the big boobs, when you are having your foreplay, try a chance and go stand in the back. Try to kiss the neck and use your hands to rub the body little by little. And you get a little closer to the boobs. Now I know it's going to feel a little heavy in your hands. How am I going to smash it? I'm not, the word squeezing here, it's not probably about squeezing, okay? I'm not actually probably telling you to squeeze, but at least just touch the skin of the boobs gently. Don't squeeze it, okay? Please, please. Women have this sensitive tissue. So if you are a man, you need to handle the boobs or the breast with care. I repeat myself, with care, with exact care. That's how you need to hold the boobs, with care. Because if you carelessly hold or try to actually squeeze your partner's boobs or breast too much, you're definitely going to cause a problem to the breast. You are definitely going to cause a problem to the breast. So for you to play healthy, for you to make love simple and beautiful, then romantic, try to touch the breast with care. Now let's go on. So, when you are holding the boobs, the skin, rubbing your hands on the skin of the boobs slowly, you then move your fingers, your middle finger, right closer to the nipples. Just rub it around the skin of the nipples very gently. Don't rush, because she's not going anywhere. Don't rush. Just gently actually put your fingers, your middle finger around the skin of the nipples. And when you realize it becomes hard, then you actually use both fingers to rub it. So cool, so nice, and little by little. Yeah. And I'm going really slow right here, because I need to. We're talking about boobs. We're talking about boobs. I mean, we're talking about breasts. Breast. Come on. Breast. I particularly know one person. I'm not going to mention a name. But I know if the person is listening, the person knows who he is. Of course. I've come across men who actually love boobs. But to actually see somebody who is so crazy over boobs, trust me, sometimes I feel like he is possessed. But what to do? My co-host here trying to play smart as if she knows a person. As I know, you wouldn't know. Of course. And I know you actually know someone too, right? You know someone who's so crazy over boobs, especially when he sees your boobs. It's like, should I go crazy for you? And that is the power of boobs. So much controlling. There is a huge feeling in that. And when you touch the skin of the boobs or the breast, even a little, trust me, it goes way too far with a woman. And to the extent for you to actually play with the nipples, you're just giving bad dreams for her. You're giving bad dreams, because if you don't take care, if she doesn't actually sleep with you or sex you, definitely you and her choice. Trust me, you and her choice. If she definitely doesn't fuck you, then you and her choice. Or sex you, you and her choice. Remember that. And for you to join this beautiful conversation we're having right here on Ultimate 106.9, you can send your SMS or your WhatsApp messages on 0246 721818, 0246 721818, or you can join our Facebook Live on Ultimate 106.9 FM, and we will read any comment that you send here. And if you have any advice on how a man should handle or adore, I love the word worship, because boobs is something that you can't live without worshiping it when you're on bed. You don't carelessly handle breast. So definitely the main answer, or the main word I'm going to use right here, is actually worship the breast. Okay? Just worship the breast. That's definitely where you are going to point at. And these are for the bigger boobs or the bigger breasts that I talked about. Okay? If you feel you cannot handle it this way, stand back, hold the skin, smash it a little. I mean, not actually that hard, and squeeze it that hard. Because remember, anytime you handle a boobs or you handle a breast in your hand, remember there is a sensitive tissue in there. Don't squeeze it, because if you are trying to squeeze and find a milk in there, you're not gonna find it. Somehow you are gonna find some, but you ain't gonna find it. But rather you're hurting your partner. And remember, anytime you are playing with the boobs, holding them tight, look carefully into the eyes of your partner. Look into the eyes of your woman. Look clearly into the eyes of your woman, so that you will know that if she is actually feeling it or not feeling it. And the next one simple way that you can actually feel the boobs of a big breast, right there. Put the body down slowly on the bed. Yeah, one funny thing about here, right here going on here, is my co-host is scared. She's so worried because she has the smallest boobs in the world. She's having the smallest boobs in the world. I mean, we need to actually make a tour of her boobs. You know, people should come from across the world to look at the boobs. It's very small, trust me. You wouldn't even think it's for my co-host. No, it's like two-year-old baby, or 1 year, definitely. Let's go on. So, like I'm saying, just put the body of your woman down straight at the bed slowly. And if you are a sex maniac and you even want to push your woman, please be careful. Actually, watch your back before you push the woman. Because, besides, if it is me in that position and then you push me, I repeat, like you push me carelessly and expect me to fall on the floor and come back to the bed so we have sex. That's the end of our own sex mode for that night. We ain't going there no more. We're just not going there. So that is for you. But hey, if you are a sex maniac, no matter what, I mean, if you're crazy about sex, if you're crazy about foreplay, if you're crazy about boobs, let me say breast maniac. Okay, breast maniac. If you are so crazy over breast, please just be careful. Don't be careless in how you handle the breast. It is very necessary. So let's move on to the fact of handling, or the way or technique of handling big boobs. So we talked about you standing behind and touching it from behind. Then you push the lady on the bed slowly. Then you move up to her, and don't just move up like real quick. You getting on her, touching her boobs now from here to there. No. Go slowly. Go slowly. Go very slowly from the belly, the tummy, kiss the tummy, little by little. I use the word little by little because it's necessary. You don't rush on like you come in all over somebody. Like, no, that is very not cool. You're not getting over somebody, but at least go a little by little, and you can possibly get there. Then, when you get a little closer to the boobs, try to kiss the skin, kiss around the boobs. Don't go directly to the nipple. Play around it, just play around it. And the more you're playing around it, trust me, the nipple is going to become real hard. It is going to become real hard for you to be able to handle it. And if you realize the nipples are hard, just understand that she is way in the mood. She is way in the mood. But then, that's how you remember this, that she is in the mood. They have women too who actually get hard on their nipples without anybody touching them. Okay? A woman can get hard without anybody touching her. That is normal. That is the sensitive boobs we are talking about. Every boobs is sensitive, but we have the most sensitive ones. So the most sensitive ones are there on, they get hard on their own without the help of anything. Now this is for their big boobs. Let's move to how you can handle the smaller, the cutest boobs. I mean, mine, I won't say it's bigger, neither am I gonna say it's small. I mean, I'm in the middle, right? I'm definitely in the middle. I don't move from each side. Okay, now let's move on this side of how to handle the smaller boobs. Okay, if I say smaller, not necessarily like it's very small. We have boobs that are cute. Okay, the medium and quite the smaller part, but not that small. Yes, not that smaller, like my co-host's boobs. Yeah. So just understand this. You should actually feel the need. Okay, you should actually feel the need to worship boobs. You should feel the need to worship breasts. You should definitely feel the need to adore breasts. What is a man without breast? I'm asking, like, what is a man without breast? What is a man without breast? You can't go far away without breast. Let's put out some funny joke here. I mean, you cannot become worthy without breast. I put it to you. But I mean, try to work hard anyway. Try to work hard anyway. You are going to be successful if with or without boobs, but definitely I'm not going to regret my funny part here that you cannot be successful without breast. Focus on breast. Drink breast. Breast releases stress. Okay? Breast releases stress. Breast releases stress, depression, sadness. If you have a funeral, you're thinking of how to actually go there, but then you're thinking, you are crying, go find boobs, go find breast, suck it. I mean, hey, suck there. Oh my God. I mean, I wish I'm using some words here because I really want you to suck the pause there. I mean, I pause myself right here. I'll pause myself back. I'm handing myself right back. But when you are sad, worried, depressed, stressed, go find breast. Go find breast. And it's going to save your life because boobs save life. Breast saves life. Okay? It saves lives. Naturally, it saves people from stress. I can guarantee you that I got so many witnesses and they can testify to that. They will definitely testify to that. I know you listening, you can testify to that, man. You can do it, bro. I know you can because I know you're feeling it. All right, let's get back to how to handle the technique of handling smaller boobs, adoring smaller boobs, worshiping smaller boobs. Now, all boobs quite the same. It's not because if it is bigger, then it has the sensitive tissue in there, or it produces milk. Okay, if it's even smaller, it also produces milk, and it has the sensitive tissue in there. So as far as I told you to handle the big boobs with care, the same way handle the small boobs with so much care. Not because it's small so you'll be careless with it. No, that's not how you're starting it. That's not how you're even ending it. Okay, you're not ending nor starting by being disrespectful on boobs. Who taught you that? I mean, who taught you that? No. Now, when you got these smaller boobs, they are the cutest boobs, because it's like when you have those bigger hands, okay, when you have the bigger hands and you touch it, it's like you have the whole boobs in your hands. Trust me, you have the whole boobs in your hands. You have the whole breast in your hands. You decide where to move it or where to stop. It's like driving the car. You decide where to actually park and where not to. So definitely, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. So if you have the smaller boobs, technique way is this. The same way of the bigger boobs. You will have to play with the skin. Okay? See, I started that the skin on the boobs is very sensitive. So if you are a man, or even if you feel like you're playing with it, trust me, you cannot move by it. You are gonna get a lady in the mood, because it's the sensitive part and it's the best place to start your foreplay. Not every woman loves fingering. Not every woman likes licking. But I don't know a woman who doesn't like her boobs being played with. So you are listening carefully with this. Every woman love the boobs or the breast sucked well. Not only sucked, I used another word, well. Well, I repeat myself like well, bro, well. Okay, so if you just tuned in, this is Love Notes on Ultimate 106.9. We are sharing all sort of ideas concerning how to worship, how to cherish, how to adore, how to worship. The word worship kills me so much, man. How to worship boobs. You can join or send your thought or comment on 0246 721818 0246 721818. And that is from this side of our